In today's video, we're gonna be talking about that chicken of the woods on that stump right there behind me. I'm literally like 15 feet off the road here, pretty much just enough to get the truck off the road. If you hear a car go by, I apologize, but anyways, here is this chicken of the woods. So first, how I know that this is a chicken of the woods is one, it's on an oak tree stump. They do grow on other trees, but this is the only tree that you want to pick them off is an oak tree. Another way that we can tell that this is a chicken is beneath it here. There are no gills. It is pretty much smooth to the touch and very moist when you touch it. This is definitely a young one. Could probably let it go a little bit longer, which I think we are, because this side of it right here, this stuff hasn't even started yet. This is pretty much ready, but this is still waiting to kind of come up and out of the log. So we won't touch that, but because it's in plain sight, I figured I might as well harvest some of it along the outer shelves here. So now that we've identified and we have confidence in what it is, I'm gonna go over to the truck, grab my knife and a little colander that I brought to transport it, and we're gonna harvest some of this thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut kind of this outer edge here along probably from like here through this and over to here, and then we'll work down to this one too. As I said before, this stuff all has a ton of growing to do, and the only reason I'm cutting it this early is because it's not way out in the woods. It's right off the road, and a lot of people can definitely see it. There's been a ton of traffic coming by just since I got here. Just like that. And as you can see, that's a beautiful chunk. A little further in than I wanted to go, but that, I thought that would be a lot tougher. That's super tender. As you can probably see the moisture leaking out of the bottom of the mushroom right there. That's how you know it's super fresh. And the next one, just like that. Great looking mushroom. All right, so that is what we left here. A little bit on top. Hopefully that'll shoot out. At least this side for sure. We'll keep going. Maybe we'll be back in about a couple days or a week or so to see how it did. Right there we have what we wanted. See all the moisture coming out of that mushroom right there, the part that we left. Hopefully it keeps going. I'm gonna put this in the truck and I'll see you guys back at the house. I wanted to show you one more thing that I forgot while we were out there. You see this little pine needle right here? These mushrooms will literally grow around pretty much anything that's in their way. So if there is a branch, grass, anything like that, if it won't move, they'll just encompass it and grow around it. So that's kind of cool, but it also means that sometimes dirt and leaves and other thing will be in, especially towards the stem of the mushroom where all the shelves come together. Alright, so to start with this mushroom, I'm pretty much going to cut it in half just to get it into smaller pieces to work with. That's nice. That is real tender, pretty much the whole thing. I was thinking that it would be a little tougher back here towards the stem. It usually is. Usually the only few outer inches is the real soft, tender parts. So next up what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this top off to kind of get this shelf on its own. And now we're just going to start slicing. Just going to break this. See that line right there? We're going to break this into two. Now we got two little shelves. And we're going to repeat the process into like 3/8 to ½ inch or so little sections here. There's our pine needle sticking out right through it right there. Just gonna give them a little flip here. Ooh, steaming up the camera here. I don't think that it tastes like chicken, really. I just think it tastes like a real earthy mushroom. But I definitely see where they get the chicken consistency out of it. It's pretty solid, like a chicken breast would be, I guess. Either way, good stuff.